Hello, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of Hoop State Hype. I'm your host, Miles Mastercola, and we got a lot to get to today. We got one player that is from out of the state of North Carolina but came into the state. We got one player that is from the state and left the state, and both will be playing college basketball in the state of Alabama next year. Let's get it started. We're talking about Juwan Gary and Jalen Benjamin. Let's get to it. First up, we have Juwan Gary, 6'5" senior, signed, sealed, delivered to Alabama, going to play for Coach Avery Johnson, and he's playing his basketball this year at Liberty Heights Athletic Institute for Coach Mike Wright after transferring from Great Collegiate Academy down in South Carolina, and he's doing his thing. He's a long 6'5" wing that can kind of like create for himself just about anybody. He's a walking mismatch because he's strong enough to go to inside, but he's also got the touch, the flair to get it done from the outside. He led Team United on kind of an illustrious run in honor of his teammate James Hampton that passed away at the Boo Williams facility in Virginia earlier on in the season. So he had a lot to play for. He continues to have a lot to play for, and he's a bona fide top 75 kid in the country, and he kind of got gifted into North Carolina. I feel like a lot of people haven't appreciated him in North Carolina. Maybe it's because he's at a school that doesn't have a big student body and it's really just mainly athletes, but either way, he's one of the best the state has to offer, and I feel like he needs to be appreciated, so be sure to check him out. I know Liberty Heights has a few games left throughout the rest of the year, so if you want to see him, be sure to check their schedule out. Next up, we have Jalen Benjamin. He's doing his thing down at Meadow Creek this series, averaging 18 points, shooting 47% from the field. He's a 5'11" guard that played his AAU ball with Stackhouse Elite and actually moved down to Georgia to play his senior year after playing for 3 years at Leesville Road High School, where he put up some major numbers and had some major moments. One of the integral parts of them going to the state championship in 2017. And he signed, sealed, delivered to UAB. Like Juwan Gary, he'll be playing his college basketball in Alabama. He's one of those guards that he may not necessarily look the part. He's pretty small, he's slender, but he can absolutely fill it up. Just one of the best pure scorers that has really come through North Carolina in recent memory. One of the best sub-6 foot scorers that's come through North Carolina in recent memory. And he's a special player. He's played with Carter Witt, he played with Alex Hunter before that, and now he's doing his thing down in Georgia with his Stackhouse Elite teammate, former Kinston star Damian Dunn, who's going to Temple next year. So check out Benjamin. He's one of the most exciting players, at least that I've seen from recent memory in North Carolina, just the fact that he can really just score on anybody at any given time. He's a star, and definitely be sure to check him out. In our special highlight performance of the week, we're throwing it back a little bit. We got Coby White at the 2017 John Wall Holiday Invitational, where he scored 119 points, 39 points a game in 3 games against Kinston, Broughton, and Garner, and it was just a spectacle. The way that kid was scoring the basketball, really throughout his entire high school career, and especially his senior year, it all culminated into that one weekend in Raleigh, and it was just such a special weekend. He was scoring it like I've never seen anybody do it, from 30 feet out, dunking on people, attacking the rim, getting to the line just about whenever he wanted. It felt like you were witnessing history, and in fact we were. The way that he found a way to continue to get his team a win, and obviously they lost the championship to Garner, but they were in it till the very last second, and the way he handled himself throughout all that, scoring his 3,000th point that weekend, breaking all these records, but was still upset at the end of the day with the fact that they didn't get the win. I think it speaks to the kind of kid he is. He's the epitome of a winner, and UNC is very lucky to have him. I don't think they'll have him very long, though. But hey, that's our performance of the week, and that's a wrap on this week's episode. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at MasterColaMiles, and that's about it. Check out my work at PhenomHoopReport.com, and we are out.